And yes, you can keep socks on if you want to keep socks on too. Okay, we're going to start laying down on our backs. You can have your legs extended, just lay flat for a moment. Tuck your shoulders under, open up your chest. And just begin to deepen your breath. Maybe bring one hand to your belly and another to your heart. And just take a few breaths here. Begin to pull yourself in. We'll be doing a bit of a yoga detox. Lots of twists. Nice way to start the morning. Quickly. If you plant both feet on the ground, tuck your tailbone under, make your lower back flush to the ground. Watch, you're not arching your back here. Draw both knees into your chest, put your hands on your knees, and we'll just gently begin to circle the knees. Deep breaths as you go, breathing in as you pull your legs towards you, and out as you let them come away. Deep breaths. Oil up the hip joints. Try to widen your circles as you go. Really find your full range of movement here. But bear in mind your core. And then take the knees in the opposite direction. Nice deep breaths. If you bring that to a gentle stop, hug both knees into your chest and then tip both knees over to the right. We'll go for a double twist. And just take a second to stack both your legs on top of each other. Watch you're not staggering your legs. Hips nice and stacked on top of one another. Left shoulder reaches for the ground. Turn your gaze to the left. And just let your hips be completely soft here. Let your lower back release before you start. And inhale, draw your knees back to center, and we'll take them over to the left. Again, stack your legs on top of one another. Watch you're not craning one forward, one back. Nice and stacked. Soft hips. Gaze to the right. Note where you're holding any tension, any little things you're trying to hold on to. Let everything go into the ground here. And on your next inhale, gently bring yourself back to center. Extend your left leg long on the mat and draw your right knee in towards your chest. Just enjoy a nice gentle stretch here. You can keep just gently pulling the knee into the chest, or if you want to circle the knee here or bring some movement to it, please feel free. Shoulders nice and soft, which you're not pulling your shoulders up to pull your knee in. Bend from the elbows. Just a nice gentle stretch. Let the hips go, let the face go. And release that leg. Pull your left knee in towards your chest, extend the right leg long, and gently stretch out. Yeah. Again, you can bring some movement here. That's nice. Or just gently put in the leg. Deep breaths. And release that leg. Plant both feet on the mat, hip width apart. Again, flush your lower back to the ground. If you struggle to find parallel without checking, you can draw your knees in towards your chest and just gently let them fall. And they should automatically fall in a nice hip width position. Ground your feet into the mat. Push into the inner edges of your feet especially. We're going to go for like a bridge roll up. So be mindful of your knees falling out. We're trying to keep our knees nice and parallel the whole time. If you struggle with that and you've got a block, if you put a block between your legs, it can help you keep that alignment there. Otherwise, just be mindful. Extend your arms out to the side just slightly. Give your shoulders space to move. And as you inhale, starting from the tailbone, tip it up. We're going to gently roll through every vertebrae of the spine as you lift your hips, finding a bridge. A deep inhale at the top. And exhale, roll the spine back down. Nice and slowly try and feel every vertebrae of your spine on the floor. Note where your little crunkly parts are in your spine. Just be mindful of those areas. And inhale, roll up again. Exhale here. Deep breath in. And roll the spine back down nice and gently. And we'll go again, but without the pause at the top. The inhaling all the way up. And exhale to come back down. And on this last one, we're going to hold it at the top for 6 breaths. So inhale, rolling up nice and gently, still no rush. When you get to the top, wiggle your shoulder blades under. See if you can bring your hands underneath you. Clasp your hands. Push your arms into the ground. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Throat soft. Watch your knees aren't falling out to the side. Pull them in together. Take some deep breaths here. Keep the height as you inhale and as you exhale. Temptations to drop on the exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale, extend your arms out to the side and roll down nice and gently. Rolling through the spine. Take behind your hamstrings and we're going to rock and roll along our spine and get to a tabletop position. Take a second to check your alignment. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Push through your hands, round your upper back, draw your pelvic floor in, engage your core here. I know we're not doing a core workout, but engage those muscles. And again, watch if you're someone that always has your shoulders up by your ears. Give yourself a neck. It's part of your spine too. And inhale, find cow pose. Let your shoulder blades squeeze together, tailbone nice and high. Pull the mat towards you with your hands. Let your front body slide through a little bit more. And exhale, push into the hands, round the back. Nice cat spine. Really tuck the pelvis under. Engage your whole spine. And inhale, find cow. Let it go into your head as well. Watch that your head isn't still staying down. Lift your head. And exhale, cat. Chin to chest, tail tucks under. That was meant to be an exhale, sorry. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And one more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Find a nice tabletop position again. Strengthen your core. And we're going to inhale, extend the right leg back and left arm long. If this is too much, of course, lower the arm and just do it from the leg. Take a deep breath in here. Reach through the heel, reach through the fingertips. And exhale, round the back. Draw elbow and knee together. Chin to chest. Inhale, extend long. Watch you're not massively banana-ing your back here. Stay strong in the core. And exhale, squeeze together. Inhale, extend long. Really reach away. And exhale, squeeze. One more. Inhale, extend. Push through the hand and leg on the ground. Lift your body. And exhale, squeeze. Extend one more time. And exhale, find tabletop again. And we'll go to the other side. Inhale, extend left leg long. Right arm extends again. Too much, keep the arm down. And exhale, squeeze. Really push through your hand here to round back. Inhale, extend. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach forward, really pull the arm and leg away. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend long, last squeeze. And exhale, squeeze. Extend arm long, leg long. And exhale, find tabletop. Coming in to thread the needle. So inhale, extend the left arm high to the sky. Open the chest to the side. And exhale, thread it through the right. Bring left ear to the mat. Twist. You can keep your arm in front of your face here as it stands before. Or you can bring it slightly over your head to open your chest a little bit more to the right. Wherever you are, nice deep breath, throat soft, face soft, shoulders soft. Nice deep breaths. See if you can thread the left arm a little bit further through. And on your next inhale, gently bring yourself back up. And we'll go to the other side. So inhale, extend right arm to the sky, open the chest. And exhale, thread it through, right ear to the mat. Watch your hips stay over your knees here, watch you don't come further back or further forward. Again, your left hand can stay here by your face, or you can bring it slightly overhead to help anchor a deeper twist. Deep breaths, throat and face soft, hips soft, watch not clutching your bum. Can be a big habit of a lot of us. See if you can reach your arms a little bit further through, come a little bit further onto your shoulder blade. And on your next inhale, gently bring yourself back up. Bring your big toes together to touch. Open your knees wide. Sink the hips back and down, coming into child's pose. Really reach the arms forward. Stretch out the side body. And exhale, soften forehead to mat. Let your chest dip through. Hips keep reaching back towards your heels. Shoulders out of ears. Nice deep breath. See if you can spider crawl the hands a little bit further forward. And staying in the fold, you're going to gently walk your hands over to the right. Stretch out the left side body and hip. Really pull your hips down towards your heels here, watch your bum doesn't lift up. Active right through to the fingertips. Your arms go dead here, you're not really going to feel it quite the same. Nice deep breath. Inhale, walk the hands back to center. And exhale, take them over to the left. Stretch out the left side body. Again, remain active right through to the fingertips. Watch shoulders aren't in your ears. Hips root down. Nice deep breaths. And inhale, walk the hands back to center. Stay folded over and flip your palms up. Bring your hands together, so make prayer hands with your hands. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, hinge at the elbows and bring your thumbs, maybe come to the top of your neck or your lower or the top of your back. And then soften the chest down, opening in the shoulders. If you want a bit more of a stretch in the shoulders, then you can walk the elbows forward slightly and then pull the hips back. Feel that opposition opening of the shoulders. Take some nice deep breaths. And exhale, release the arms back to child's pose. See if that feels any different. And inhale, gently bring yourself back up to a tabletop position. And we're going to step the right leg forward between the hands, coming into a crescent lunge. So knee over ankle. You can shorten your stance or deepen your stance depending on your hip mobility and wherever's most comfortable for you to also be balanced. Okay. Round yourself. Lift the hips slightly, engage the core to support yourself. And inhale, extend arms overhead. Inhale, reach the arms high, lift the chest. A small back bend here, you're not craning right back, you're lifting the chest and reaching from the arms. Deep breath in here. And exhale, we'll find our half angel wings. So pull down from the elbows. Top of your arms come in line with your shoulders. Shoulder blades squeeze together, forearms pull back, energy through the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, really lengthen your front body. And exhale, see if that gives you space to go a little bit further back. No scrunching in the back. And inhale, extend arms high again. And we're going to come into a bit of a twist. So exhale, right arm comes behind you. There's my right, yeah. Left arm reaches forward and you're opening your chest out to the side. Inhale, sit up tall, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Watch your right knee doesn't fall out to the side. Now lower your left arm down, see if it can come, right arm, see if it can find your left leg. And inhale, lift right arm up to the sky, reach high. Do a bit of a twist and a fold, a bit like when we do peaceful warrior. Bit of a twisted peaceful warrior. Deep breaths in, reach the arm high. Exhale, tip a little bit further. One more deep breath in. And exhale, windmill the hands forward to frame the front foot. And find tabletop again. We'll go to the other side. So extend your left leg through to find your crescent lunge. Again, finding a nice comfortable stance for yourself. You might need to widen it slightly, narrow it slightly, wherever you need to be for balance and a good stretch. Firm your hips and lift your hips just slightly. Feel how your core engages when you do so. And inhale, extend the arms high. Pull the left hip back slightly, watch you're not opening to the right. Pull it back slightly, square the hips. Inhale, arms reach tall. Try and pull your biceps back by your ears. Watch your shoulders aren't by your ears. You're reaching through the arms, shoulder blades pull down. Small little back bend here. Reaching from the chest. Deep breath in. And exhale, find half angel wings. Shoulder blades pull together, heart reaches high. Deep breaths, energy through the fingers. See if you can sink your hips a little bit further forward, maybe. Deep, deep breaths. Let your bum go. Inhale, extend the arms high. And exhale, twisting left. So left arm comes behind you. Right arm reaches forward, opening the chest to the left. Inhale, sit up tall. Watch you not collapsing down. Energy through the spine. Exhale, bring left arm to right leg. And reach the right arm high. Deep breaths here. And lengthening the front body, not scrunching in the back. And you'll feel the difference when you really lift and pull from your entire front. One more deep breath in. And exhale, windmill the arms down to frame the front foot. And we'll gently come back to a tabletop. You might want to turn sideways on your mat for this bit, just because I find, especially at home, if you've got carpet, feet can be a bit slippy, it just makes it a bit difficult. So find tabletop, and then we're going to extend the right leg out to the side. Toes point forward, so we're not pointing out to the top of our mat. Toes point same way as your head. Take a second to square your hips. Watch you've not really lifted that hip up. You're working on trying to square your hips. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, creep the hands forward as you push the hips back. To feel like you're sticking your bum out and back as you reach your arms forward. You might be able to bring your forehead down to the mat. Deep breaths. Keep grounding through the outside edge of your right foot. Feel your inner thighs stretch. Keep actively pushing the hips back as you reach the arms forward. And take a few deep breaths here. Energy through that straightened leg. Don't let it go lazy here. Pull the kneecap up. Round through that outer edge. Hips stay square, which is not tipped to the right. And inhale, bring yourself back up to a tabletop. Leg stays out. And then we're going to gently bring ourselves up, so body's straight over leg. Inhale, left arm comes high. And reach it really high, really reach, lengthen through your left side body, shoulder out of ear. And then gently lean over the leg. Gate pose. And again, watch you've not lifted this hip, but it keeps rooting down. If a hand on that hip helps instead of it down on the leg, then put it on the hip. Know where your body is. Keep reaching the left arm overhead. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Bring yourself back to a tabletop position. And we'll extend the left leg long. Again, keep the toes pointing forward. Watch your hips haven't tipped right to the left. Hips stay square. Again, maybe bring hand onto your lower back. Can help you feel that. Sometimes in the hand on your hip, you don't really know. Place the hand on your lower back and you'll feel if it's flat or not. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, creep the hands forward as you take the hips back. Keep grounding through the outside edge of that straightened leg. Feel the inner thighs stretch. Hips stay nice and square. Keep reaching the bum away as you reach the arms forward. Lengthen the body. Stretch the inner thigh. Nice deep breaths here. Again, watch you don't tip to the left. Be mindful of taking your hips just straight back. Energy through the straightened leg. Throat and face nice and soft. And on your next inhale, gently bring yourself back up and bring your body all the way up. Again, square your hips, which you've not got nice fancy dippy hips. Inhale, right arm reaches high overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Feel like someone's pulling your fingertips away. And exhale, tipping over to the left, nice and gently. Watch that your hips don't fall back or fall forward here. Keep your spine nice and straight. Deep breaths. Round through the outer edge of that foot. One more deep breath in, reach a little further. And exhale, release. Bring yourself to a tabletop position. And then we'll come to a seat gently on our bums. Extend both legs long and then draw your left heel in towards your bum. Sit up nice and tall and then step the foot over the right side. Pull your butt flesh back, find your sit bones, sit nice and tall. And then we're gonna wrap right arm around the left leg. Take a nice deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, twist to the left. Bring the left arm behind you to help prop yourself up. Deep breaths here. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, pull up from the crown. Exhale, twisting from the rib cage. Use your arms here. Watch you're not just craning your shoulders round. Shoulders should stay rooting down your back. Lift your gaze slightly. Watch you're not just looking straight down at the ground. Twist from the chin to your neck as your spine. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist a little further. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Bring yourself back straight. Sorry. Take your hands to the right and just bow your head to the right. Find a counter twist on that side. Nice deep breath. And bring yourself back forward, and we'll go to the other side. So lay both legs long. Draw your right heel in towards your glute. Find your sit bones. Step the foot over to the left. Take a nice deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. Try and keep that foot nicely grounded on the floor. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twisting right. Left arm comes, wraps around right leg. Right arm comes behind you. Active through that straightened leg too. Don't let your straightened leg go limp. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist a little further. Again, watch that your chin isn't pointing down. Lift your chin slightly. Gaze high. Your neck is your spine. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist from the rib cage. Deep breaths. Use your right hand behind you to help prop you up nice and tall. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to your left hand side and let your head bow. Find a counter twist on that side. And exhale, release. We're going to find cow legs, and we're going to come into this my way because I find this the easiest way. So find a tabletop position. It doesn't matter which way you're facing, whichever's easiest for you. And then step your right leg in, so your right leg comes to meet your left leg. So they're hip width, and then bring your right leg to meet your left leg. And then bring your left leg in front of your right leg. So cross it over in front. It's like you're going to be sitting on a chair. Pull your heels out and sink your hips back and down. You can come to sit on a block if that is nicer for you and your knees and your hips. Wherever you need to be to have your both sit bones rooted on the ground and able to sit up nice and tall. Deep breaths, let your hips relax. Maybe you're quite tight in the hips. Take a second, close your eyes, breathe into your hips for a moment. Let them settle in. And we're going to find eagle arms. So extend your arms out to the side. And then cross right arm under left arm. And twist, bring either your palms or the backs of your hands together. So either the backs of your hands or your palms together. Finding eagle arms here, sorry. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Squeeze the elbows together. Find a midline, like you've got a line in the middle and you're squeezing everything into it. Shoulder blades push down your back, and then your elbows pull forward. Feel that opening in your shoulders and upper back. Deep breath. Keep squeezing into the middle and pulling the elbows away. Nice deep breaths. Watch who's not started leaning forward. I found myself doing it then. You're feeling the pull, but your spine stays nice and tall. Deep breaths here. Let the hips sink low. Energy into the hips. Let them release. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release your arms. Push yourself forward to uncross your legs. And we'll go to the other side. There are many ways to get into this pose, but I just find this way the easiest way to help me get my alignment right as well. So find your hip width knees, step your left knee into your right, cross the right in front, fan the feet away, and gently sink the hips back. Again, come to sit on a block if you need to. If you can't square your hips here, then sit on the block, because otherwise you would never get there. You'll just keep straining and straining and straining muscles that you never really learn to loosen up. It might be a case of you need to bring less of a cross to the legs as well whilst your hips find it. Or spin your calf flesh away to help pull your legs down. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a few deep breaths. Let the hips sink low. Some people find this quite difficult, and that's so fine. Give your hips the minute they need to just adjust and settle into the pose. And then we'll cross the legs, the arms the other way. So extend the arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. I don't want to go ahead. And then cross left arm under right. And bring either the backs of your hands or your palms together. Again, check you're sitting on both sit bones. You're not tipping to the left. Find your sit bones on the ground. Inhale, squeeze the arms into the midline. Shoulder blades pull down. And then exhale, reach the elbows forward slightly. Shoulders stay over your hips. You're not leaning forward or leaning back. You're pulling the elbows away to protract your shoulders further around your back. Feel that nice opening. Energy into the hips. Don't tense up your hips just because you're squeezing your arms. Bit of dual focus here. Nice deep breaths. Really squeeze and pull away. Nice deep breaths. One more deep breath in, really squeeze and pull one last time. And exhale, release the arms. Pull yourself forward and release your hips. So plant both feet in front of you for a second and just windshield, that's how to say, windshield wiper your legs from side to side to neutralize your hips. And we're going to find a pigeon pose, and we're going to twist it. I might have done twisted pigeon with you before. If not, there's always time for something new. So come to a tabletop. Walk your hands just slightly in front of you and bring your right leg forward. Bringing right knee to right wrist. Sink the hips down. Again, take a block or a blanket underneath the right hip if it's lifting up. Even if you feel like you don't need it, if you put something under that hip to help support it, again, you'll be able to release the muscles there, which can be a really important thing for opening those muscles. Active stretches are great where you use those muscles a lot and they're working, but then when you're in a passive stretch, really let them release. release, and you'll feel the difference in the long run. So inhale, sit up nice and tall here, lengthening from the front body, and you should take away that little kink in your back. People tend to get here. So focus on pulling forward rather than pulling back. Pull forward and up. Take a deep breath in here. If you're quite open in the hips, you can deepen the pose by crawling the right foot forward, mirror the wrist. So just find somewhere that's comfortable for your knee. One more deep breath in. And exhale, fold forward and release completely. Take a few deep breaths here. Breathe right down into your hips. See if you can let them release with every breath. We're going to find our twist. So lift your torso up just a little bit, not all the way. And then thread your left arm through like we're doing thread the needle. And you can either stay here, left ear to mat. This might be enough. Or to twist the right, open the right shoulder a bit more. You can bring the arm round behind you and see if you can take hold of the right foot. Just gently. It doesn't matter if it makes it all the way. It might just come to rest on your back. That's fine. Deep breath here, opening the chest, trying to keep the hips nice and square. Release the hips, don't hold tension in your hips. A few deep breaths here, see if you can reach a little bit further through, twist a bit more. One more deep breath in. And exhale, gently untwist yourself and slowly pull yourself back up. And find tabletop again, nice and gently. And we'll go to the other side. So walk the arms forward a bit and then slide left leg, left knee to left elbow. Lay the right leg long. Check that it's straight behind you. Cheap way to do that is to tuck the toes and lift the leg a little bit, and you should find it will automatically go parallel and straight behind you. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Take a few breaths here. Again, planting a block or a blanket underneath your left hip if it's hovering off the mat. Really let yourself release. I think people cheat themselves out of properly relaxing into poses sometimes by just trying to push and push and push. Again, if you want to deepen the pose we're heading to, you can crawl the left ankle closer to the right wrist, but as long as the knee is comfortable and hips stay square. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest, open the chest. And exhale, folding forward. And just let everything go for a few breaths here, breathing into your hips. Deep breath, see if it allows your spine a bit more space too. Nice deep breath. And we'll twist. So keeping the hips nice and relaxed. Try not to tense them up. Lift the torso up slightly. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, thread the right arm through like a thread the needle. And this might be enough for you. You might just want to stay here, or you can bring the right arm round to take hold of the foot nice and gently. Doesn't matter how far the arm goes, as long as you've got no pain in your knees, and you can gently twist. Inhale, keep lengthening the spine. And see if you can twist a bit further as you exhale. Maybe thread the right arm through a little bit more. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Very gently pull yourself back up. And we'll find tabletop again before we gently come down onto our backs. Take your time. Find supine, knees planted on the floor, tailbone tucked under. And you're going to find our eagle-y kind of legs. You know our eagle arms where we twist them all around? So we're going to twist up the legs a little bit. So if you inhale, extend left leg to the sky. Cross it right over the right like you're sitting on a chair. And you might just get here. Or if you can tuck the foot right round you when you sit on a chair a bit twisted. Only if it's comfortable, otherwise just find the crossed legs like you're sitting in a chair. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, gently take the legs over to the right. And we'll twist here. Once you've twisted over, just let everything go. Let your hips be heavy. Left shoulder sinks into the mat. Gaze over to the right. Left, sorry. Just breathe deep. Keep breathing deep. Just let everything go. Your hips be soft. Lower back soft. Throat soft. And on the next inhale, gently bring yourself back up and you can uncross the legs. And we'll go to the other side. So right leg extends high, crosses over the left, and then if it can, tucks behind. If not, just finding a nice cross leg like you're sitting on a chair. Deep breath in, breathing into the hips. And exhale, legs go left, gaze goes right. Deep breaths here. Let your hips just be completely heavy. Throat soft, shoulders melting down into the mat. Nice deep breaths. And on your next inhale, gently bring the legs back up and releasing the feet to the mat. And we're going to go for cat pulling its tail. We've done this one before, I just don't know how to give them a name. So inhale, draw right knee into your chest, left leg long on the mat. Inhale, pull it in, squeeze. And exhale, take the leg over to the left, right arm long, gaze over to the left, the right. You might want to stay here, or you can inhale, draw your left heel in towards your glute and take hold of the leg and actively kick the foot into the leg. And if you still want a little bit more, you can inhale and straighten the top leg, take hold of the big toes with the hand. And again, you're actively, really climbing hands, kicking the legs into the hands to twist a little bit further over to the right. Wherever you are, nice deep breaths. You can either stay in just the half supine twist, draw your heel into your glute and kick, lengthening the quad, or also extend the top leg and kick there too, wherever you are. Deep breaths. See if you can twist a little bit further every time, deepen that twist, kick, kick, kick. A few more breaths here. And exhale, release, bring both feet to the mat. And we'll go to the other side. So inhale, draw left knee in towards your chest, right leg long. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the knee in. And exhale, take the knee over to the right, gaze over to the left. Take a breath, settle in for a moment. And then if you want to deepen the stretch, of course you've always got the option to stay here. Don't feel that you need to do anything. You can inhale, draw the heel into the glute, take hold of the foot with the hand and kick here, twisting further. Or if you still want a little bit more, you can extend the left leg, take hold of it in the right hand and kick here too, twisting a little bit further into the hamstring stretch too. Wherever you are, you're breathing deep, bringing left shoulder down to the mat. Deep breaths, throat and face nice and soft here. Deep breaths, keep kicking the foot into the hand, lengthen the quad, twist a bit more. And exhale, release. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. And we'll come into happy baby before we close it for the day. So inhale, draw your knees into your chest and open them wide. Flex your feet and shine your soles to the sky. And we're keeping our lower backs on the floor. So if that means that you've got a right angle with your knees here and you are here and you're pulling on your hamstrings from here, keeping your lower back flush to the ground, then that's what you're doing and that is okay. Or you can take hold of the outer edge of the feet and pull down from here. But keeping the lower back nice and flush to the mat, shoulders soft. Just know where you need to be and there's nothing wrong with any position you're in. Our bodies are all different. Breathing into the hips, take a few breaths. And exhale, release, squeeze both legs into your chest and wrap your arms round. Give yourself a massive hug and a squeeze. Thank yourself for joining in today and giving yourself a little bit of time. Pour all your love and energy back into yourself. Squeeze, take a massive inhale. And exhale, release. Ready yourself for Shavasana. Grab a jumper, blanket, socks, hat, gloves, scarf, whatever you need to be comfortable. And we're going to go through a body scan today. So get what you need and lay yourself back. Begin to deepen your breath. Gently float your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths right down into your lower belly. Completely fill all the way up. And exhale, push it out. Little bit of force behind that. Take a few deep breaths, really push the air out. A few more really deep inhales and really heavy exhales. Push the air out. I'm not going to stay doing this, just do a few more, trust me. Do 2 more. Really push the air out and really tense your abs up. And 1 more. And let your breathing return to normal. Just let your lungs settle into their flow. Stay with the breath the whole time. And we're going to start from toe to head. So inhale, breathing right down into your toes. And exhale, release. See if you can let them go. Maybe it's a literal feeling, or maybe it's more of an internal feeling of relaxation. Either's fine. Inhale, breathing into the soles of your feet. And exhale, let them go. Breathing into the tops of your feet. And exhale, release. Breathing into your ankles. And exhale, breathing all into the side. Breathing into your shins. And exhale, release. Breathing into your calves. And exhale, let that muscle be heavy and release. Breathing into your knees. And exhale, release. Breathing into the backs of your thighs. And exhale, let them be heavy. Breathing into your quads. And exhale, release. Breathing into the side. into your hips and pelvis. And exhale, release. Heavy. Breathe into your glutes. And as you exhale, let your bum spread a little bit more and enjoy into your lower back. And exhale, release, enjoy that hovering this feeling. Moving through your bottom ribs, your muscles, breathing through. And exhale, release. Coming into your back, the back of your cage. Feel it expand as you inhale and be heavy as you exhale. Breathing into your heart and your chest. Really let it expand. And as you exhale, keep that space there. Soft. Coming into the backs of your shoulder blades, and as you exhale, feel your shoulders melt from your ears and coming into the tops of your arms, biceps and triceps. Breathe in. And let them be heavy as you exhale. Into your elbows. And exhale. And let them be heavy into the earth. Exhale. Into the wrists. And exhale. Release. And back of your hand. And as you exhale, let the ground take the weight. And into your arm. And exhale. Into your feet. And as you exhale, feel gently curl those hips. Breathing into the tops of your shoulders, your collarbone. Exhale, release. Breathing into your throat, let your throat be open. And exhale, let it stay open yet. So breathing into the back of your neck, let it grow as you exhale. Breathing into your jaw. And as you exhale, let it unhinge just slightly. into your whole mouth. Let your tongue gently rest on the top palate of your mouth as you exhale. Release your lips. Into your cheeks and your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose. As you exhale, just feel your face soften and melt. Into your temples. And exhale, release. Breathe back of your scalp. As you exhale, feel it spread as your head rests down. Into your eyes and brow. Exhale, go, pulsing, tension. And breathing to the top of your head. And exhale, let the light shine out. Just take a few moments now, staying with your breath. Just enjoy being completely heavy. Gently start deepening. Bring some gentle movement into your toes. And whenever you're ready, take your time. Gently soften onto your left hand side. And in your own time, bring yourself up to a seat. Namaste. Thank you. You have this free.